You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Miami Hurricane defensive end, defensive pass rusher, edge, Rueben Bain. Now, the biggest questions about Ruben Bane was his arm length coming into this draft. A lot of people sort of drawing lines between him and the Kansas City Chiefs, but a lot of usual suspects there. Teams like Dallas certainly going to have an eye on him at 12. Believe the Chiefs are at 9 right now. I'm sure if the Eagles were drafting higher, they would have an eye on him. It's kind of interesting. Do the Browns have an eye on him at 6? And you may be like, well, why would they have an eye on him at 6? I'm not entirely 120% sure Myles Garrett's not getting traded. And if he does, I think all of your defensive ends, your hot shots in the draft, the Browns are going to look at all of a sudden, right? Hell, for all we know, if they traded Myles Garrett, maybe they package something, move up and grab a David Bailey or somebody like that. I doubt it, but you never know. And Ruben Bane is considered one of the guys. Well, this is crazy that this stayed out of the public eye as long as it did. But there is an incident that is now surfaced involving Ruben Bane, and you see what that says. A fatal crash. Now, we'll get to some comments in a minute from Albert Breer. And PFT, because Albert Breer is claiming, that, and it makes sense, is claiming NFL teams have long since known about this incident. But it is amazing that this has not made its way around. You know, who leaked this? How did this come out to the public? How does all this work? Another agent somewhere? We don't know. How much do you worry about this guy's short arms? I mean, honestly. Ruben Bane, one of the top prospects in the 2026 NFL Draft, has faced scrutiny throughout the process due to his short arms. However, the former Miami Hurricane star apparently has something more serious to worry about. In 2024, Bane was reportedly involved in a car accident that proved to be fatal for one of the victims involved. Bane was reportedly cited for careless driving in Miami in 2024. A passenger in a crash, 22-year-old student, was placed into a coma. They died 3 months later. Wow. Bombshell. Ollie Conley is now reporting that NFL teams have begun to become aware of the incident. They are investigating it. So he's saying that they are becoming aware of it. Let me go over here to PFT. Via Ollie Conley of the Reed Optional, Bane was driving on I-95 in Miami when the car crashed into another vehicle before slamming into concrete barriers. Destiny Betts is the name of the 22-year-old, suffered serious injuries, never emerged from a coma, and died 3 months later. The police report, per Conley, found that Bane was careless or negligent in his operation of the vehicle. No shit. Was cited for careless driving. The charge was later dismissed. Is that some Miami Hurricane home cooking there? Is that what that is? That's the other thing that you have to. Because look, guys, when these cities have these big time college programs, I mean, good Lord, some of the things that get smoothed over is pretty amazing. All things reportedly are all teams. Here we go. All teams are reportedly aware of the incident. Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated notes that teams have known about this for, quote, a long, long time, and that a civil lawsuit arising from the crash was settled. So there was a lawsuit, and it was settled already. Lawsuit is come and gone in this. Wow. Although Connolly compares the situation to the 2016 draft night slide experience by tackle Laramie Tunsil, there is a key difference. The bizarre video of Tunsil smoking marijuana in a gas mask bong emerged minutes before the draft began. Teams were caught flat-footed without a chance to investigate. As to Bain, teams have had ample time to conduct a full investigation. While some teams may be concerned about the PR impact of drafting players with past off-field incidents in the NFL, really? Shit. That team, the NFL has launched its moral compass in the space a long time ago. Seriously. The bigger question is whether there's a reason to believe the player will be susceptible to off-field incidents. Now, that is a factor. Is it possible he will continue to have problems? It's a decision any team in position to select Bain will have to consider. For some players, falling in the draft helps provide the wake-up call that makes future issues less likely to occur. The better comparison for Bain is defensive tackle Jalen Carter. He was involved in a fatal crash months before the draft. He slipped to number 9 in 2023. He finished second in the Defensive Rookie of the Year voting, and he qualified for a Pro Bowl in 24 and 25. Jalen Carter is a beast. Is an absolute beast. Now, there have been rumors that the Eagles have shopped him a little bit, actually. So who knows what all Big Dom has had to smooth over there. You know, he's kind of the Ray Donovan of the Philadelphia Eagles. He's the fixer, right? Big Dom. But cool dude, I think. Anyway, nonetheless, every team has got to decide is that's the thing. Is there a future incident that is coming after he comes to our team? Because here's the cautionary tale. James Pierce Jr. of the Atlanta Falcons, who may be locked up forever after trying to get to WNBA player Rakia Jackson. He had red flags. The Falcons traded up, if I'm not going crazy, to draft him. He went out, wrecked shop, got 10 sacks, and then lost his freaking mind. Stalking and trying to get to her and fighting with all of this stuff. And James Pierce Jr. may never, ever see an NFL field again. And the Falcons just lit that draft pick on fire. So what do you do if you're an NFL team? This was a car crash. This is a lot more like I made videos on the Jalen Carter thing. This is kind of similar. It is. So is it going to drop him out of the top 10? I was just talking to my buddy, Ben Daniel, who does BDP Talks Football. Go subscribe. He's putting out some good stuff. Just talking to him about this situation. I got to tell you, the Cowboys are sitting at 12 now. The Dallas Cowboys are sitting at 12 right now. If they can't get Myles Garrett, and yeah, I said that out loud, and they're thinking, oh, this guy may fall into our laps at 12 now, because I didn't think there'd be a chance in hell he got out of the top 10. He might now. He might now, and that may be why we have slowly seen him fall a little bit on mock drafts, because he started out real high, and he slowly fell, and now we may know why. This is interesting. Tell me what you think. Wow. The NFL, the moral compass. No, no. If a dude can play, they'll put him out there. But they don't want any future incidents if they can get out of it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.